Before he even entered the world, little Caden Blair was in dire need of medical attention. According to an article published in a 2007 issue of the National Post, Caden's mother was in her third trimester when she became terribly sick with a mysterious virus. That virus was able to attack his digestive system and prevent his body from properly forming. Shortly after Caden's birth, doctors performed a liver transplant to jumpstart his digestive system. Since one person decided to donate their liver, Caden had another shot at life. Today, he is a happy, healthy 12-year-old who enjoys playing sports, among other things. I hope to convince you that the process of organ donation is safe and can save numerous lives, even after one's death, and the process of registering is simple and convenient. After reading numerous academic publications, it is apparent that little Caden is not alone, and there are cases similar to his all over the world. According to a study published in a 2007 issue of the New England Journal of Medicine, in 2006 there were about 29,000 solid organ transplantations. As of June 2007, there were about 97,000 people on the waiting list for organ transplantation. So, there are people in every community waiting for and receiving organ transplants. We are all at risk of needing one day, and the day will eventually come when we all have to decide whether we would like to be organ donors or not. To encourage each of you to be organ donors, we will explore the needs of organ donations in our society, the facts behind the myths, and how easy it is to become an organ donor yourself. Let's begin by looking at the needs of organ donation in our society. Organ donations are necessary for the society we live in and are grossly undersupplied for the needs of the whole. While there are successful transplantations each and every day, there is also a dark side for those whose time runs out. In 2002, 5,644 people died waiting for organ transplant, according to a study published in the Cleveland State University Journal of Law and Health. So, not everyone on the transplant list has the opportunity to get an organ transplant, and even those who get an organ transplant are not guaranteed success. For minorities, organ donations can be even more important. In particular, according to an article published in 2010 by Progress in Transplantation, in the United States, African Americans, Hispanics, and Catholics are less likely to be registered as organ donors. While organ donors do not have to be of the same race as the recipient, similar races tend to have similar genetic material and higher long-term success rates. According to an article published in 2002 by the Hospital Topic, in 1999, for example, African Americans constituted 11.2% of all cadaveric donors. Yet, in that same year, African Americans comprised 25.5% of those on the national waiting list. The reluctance to donate organs has been linked to causes ranging anywhere from socioeconomic disadvantages to disconnect with awareness groups among minorities. Since now each of you can see the need of organ donation in society, there are a few myths that need to be dispelled. The myths surrounding organ donation are often completely misconstrued and old. First of all, some potential donors fear that by becoming an organ donor, doctors might not try as hard to save their life in hopes of saving others. However, doctors have a moral obligation to do what is best for their patient. At the end of the day, you are their priority and number one concern. Secondly, and similarly, some patients are afraid that doctors might try to declare them dead before they actually are. A 2007 article from the New England Journal of Medicine reported that according to the dead donor rule, donation should not cause or hasten death. Also, organ donors are required to undergo numerous tests that confirm they are officially dead from all medical perspectives. Thirdly, some patients believe that their behaviors and habits can make them unable to donate their organs. While some habits can lead to donors not being able to donate particular organs, it does not necessarily mean they cannot donate at all. For example, a smoker might not be able to donate their lung, but there are probably organs they are able to donate. The organs that are able to be donated often depend on the time that one has been dead and the condition that ultimately led to their death. Finally, some organ donors fear that donating their organs might cost their family a lot of money. However, organ and tissue donation is free for the donor's family, and it is the responsibility of the recipient's family to pay for all costs on both sides. While the total cost for an organ transplant depends heavily on the time, facility, and organ being transplanted, it can sometimes cost up into the millions of dollars for patients. According to charts in a study published by Organ Procurement and Transplantation in 2000. At the end of the day, as a donor, you are giving someone a priceless gift: life. Now that each of you see the need of organ donation and the facts behind it, let's see just how easy it is to become an organ donor. Becoming an organ donor is easy. It is about letting the right people know your wishes and documenting them properly. For starters, it is important that potential organ donors tell their family members they would like to donate their organs when they die. When one dies, the doctor often consults the family and friends to see if they know the patient's wishes. The consultation with doctors often includes the most immediate family members or friends of the patient. In most cases, it is nice for the patient to make that decision for them and not leave it for their family members to make in their darkest hours. If your family members know you wanted to donate your organs at the time of your death, it can bring them peace knowing they fulfilled your final wishes. With modern technology, organ donors are able to put organ donation endorsements on their licenses. Whenever you apply or renew your license, make sure to talk to your local DMV officials about becoming an organ donor. The endorsement lets your friends and family know that you would like to be an organ donor. Best of all, the endorsement is on your license is free and convenient. All you have to say is yes. I would love to be an organ donor today. By doing so, you might even inspire those around you to become organ donors as well. If potential organ donors have any further concerns about donating their organs, they are even able to register online through their state registry and speak to officials in their particular state program. From personal experience, the online registry is quick and easy. The online registry is a short form with questions relating to the donor's preferences, information, and any concerns they might have with the process. By now, I hope each of you see the place for organ donation in society, the truth behind it, and just how easy it is to become a donor. Organ donations are essential to saving the lives of those who face sudden death without one. With modern technology, organ donations are safe and practical. In addition, your family and friends need to be aware of your desires to be an organ donor. Along with letting your closest family and friends know your wishes, you are able to document them on your state registry and even get a donor card with all your information. Each person has the ability to save others and help those in need. Recall Caden Blair and the effect that one person had by donating their liver. One small choice by a selfless stranger has allowed him to experience a life no one dreamed possible. Will you be someone who gives to others in their time of need? If so, you could be a superhero that not only saves the day, but quite possibly saves someone's life.